Hello everybody, this is Donald V2 and welcome to the last stage of Let's Play the Peacekeepers. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. That is just awesome. Now, I guess for this stage I'll finish my story of when I was playing this game as a kid. That I started, I'm guessing in the desert level. Where the whole thing happened, where I told you that a few times I played this and never got I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get the Orbot to unlock again, even though I thought I unlocked them once. Well, here's the continuation of that story. Well, or just a continuation in general. As a kid, I think I rented this maybe once or twice as a kid, and I got pretty far. I think I actually made it to this stage and almost beat it, but I'm not sure. But I played it several times, and each time I would try a different route and a different combination of routes to see if I could get there. And to my knowledge, I believe I did end up going through every route, because I remember the ninja chasing me, and I remember all that stuff. I remember the bridge, I remember the street for sure. And so as a kid, I almost beat this game a few times. I remember the plane for sure. I remember that I only was able to break that thing once, and I was also only able to get the Orbot once. So I'm thinking that's connected exactly how it sounds like it's connected. That I was able to break the machine once, got lucky, and I think I might have done it the same way I did it in this LP, where I just took that one. I was playing as that one guy, and his spin move just happened to be what broke it. But then I got to liking Flynn, and I was never able to break it again. But as a kid, I remember this game being extremely fun, and even now, this game is really, really fun. It hasn't changed that much. Really hasn't. And now, for a particularly difficult battle. Especially if you don't want to lose any continues. These guys are hard, because there's two of them. Well, they're as hard as they were on the boat, except now there's two of them, so they can get behind you and, you know, distract you while the other one's kicking your butt and stuff. So, yeah, and then they got freaking gun. I wish I knew how to do that with the actual Orbot himself. That would actually be a useful attack. Being able to use the, being able to actually use the freaking gun. If I could use their gun and that was actually an attack they actually had, the Orbot would be the most useful character, hands down. That's not even a joke. Because you could snipe people from a distance and it'd be hilarious. In fact, in all honesty, that should be their their A button attack. It's the gun. Then they'd actually have a use and it'd be the draining move just like it should be. And there we go. Now they're down. But yeah, like I was trying to say earlier, I made it through this game. I think I made it to this room once. I made it past this room into the actual final boss. This computer here, in order to progress, you actually have to break this computer, as I shall demonstrate now. See, you can't activate the actual cutscene without it. And thus, but what's inside is a healing pack, which is extremely needed for this next fight, one of these next fight things. Anyway, now begins the final showdown between me and Igor here, or Igor. Big guy with possible sword that's in the corner. If you're going to rule the universe, how can you rule the universe if you can't stop a few unstoppable people? That's a great line. And for the first time in this game, you get to control the Super Saiyan form. And I would love to control this. I wish this was unlockable, just to run around the game as this form for like the whole game. This is like epic. You do like a fourth of the damage. This is just hilarious. He blew himself up. That's awesome. I don't know why I say an E2 Brute. But his offspring Tybo... Offspring? What the heck are you? Why are you talking in all cap? Why are you yelling at me? Oh my gosh, it's over 90,000. A simulation? Are you a Borg? What the heck? So many references. Just to this boss fight alone. Yeah. This isn't a hard fight. It is a hard fight because of a move he'll show off here in a little bit. I'm sure. But it isn't because you can easily catch him with this. You see, hitting the R button here allows you to block. Blocking makes that do absolutely nothing. If you don't block, you instantly die. I think I made it here, if I'm not mistaken. When I was a kid, I think I did make it to this boss, and he just flat out instant killed me. I could never make it back to this boss again. I tried several times. Yeah, this right here. I didn't block this time, so you get to see it in its effect. Instant kill. If I was at full health, it wouldn't matter. It's instant kill. Like when you hit a standard enemy with your attack like that. Oh, and you may notice I'm not using my SP moves. There's a reason for that, and that reason is it don't hurt him. He's immune to it. Just like you're kind of immune to his attacks, he's purely immune to your attacks, your special attacks. But other than that, all you really have to do is do your little charge move, avoid his punches, and whenever he starts doing his little thing like that, immediately hit the R button, and this fight's actually not that bad. And now, it's over. Logic error suggested. Commence diagnostic. Your programming suggests wisdom beyond mind. Human element prized. Sub-zero participation. Purpose unknown. Why the freak is there snow? Why is there snow? And thus the ending begins. And I have no idea which ending I got. From on high, man. Don't know why it says why it's said like that, but that's kind of silly. For I have known them all already. All the evenings, mornings, afternoons I have measured out in my life with coffee spoons. Learn well. Learn well what? What did that even mean? Get back here, Flynn, and explain yourself. Oh well. Let the credits roll. And thus we have our credits, which actually are kind of amusing, but, well, kind of just standard cool. It's the cool type of ending where you actually get to see the characters and stuff, portraits and stuff as the credits roll. But other than that, there's nothing too spectacular about it. What's my thoughts on this game? Well, I'm glad you didn't ask. I liked this game. As a kid, I liked it because it was a mindless beat-em-up, and at the time, one of my favorite games when I was a kid growing up was Double Dragon, and this kind of reminded me of Double Dragon, except that you could grab people and throw them down. So, I really did enjoy this game as a kid, and even now I enjoy this game. The only thing I see that's wrong with this game is the lack of music. But other than that, this game, to me, is actually a very great beat 'em up. The idea of multiple paths, multiple endings, and possibly even multiple endings for the characters, just leaves this game so replayable. It's awesome. There's so much you can do with this game. And even stuff in this Let's Play I didn't show. But I hope you all enjoyed this game, me playing this game, and I'll see you all on my next LP. This is Donald V2 signing out. Goodbye, everyone.